Hello and welcome to a couple of video examples on expanding brackets. Now you can see here in this first question the instruction we've been given is to expand and simplify, and so we need to be very careful to do both of those steps and do them correctly. So first of all, expanding, we're using something called the distributive law. This essentially means we've got 4 multiplying by everything inside this first bracket. And if we are to do that, 4 multiplies by 3y to give us 12y, and 4 multiplies by negative 2 to make negative 8. Now notice how I said that, very specific. That is not a 2, that is a negative 2, and when we multiply it by the 4, we end up with a negative 8. And that will help us when it comes to this next bracket, because at the front of this next bracket we can think of negative 3 multiplying by everything in that bracket. So negative 3 multiplying by 2y, which gives us negative 6y, and then also negative 3 multiplying by negative 5, and that's where we end up with a plus 15. So the negatives multiplying together there to make it positive. Very important we get that sign right. Be careful and watch out for this double sort of negative here. That will end up as a positive, as we can see in there. So then we can go on and simplify this expression by collecting up the like terms. And what are the like terms? Well, there's a 12y there. Now that is a positive 12y. We would never write a plus sign in front of it. We assume that it's positive because there's no minus sign in front of it. And we've also got this 6y, but it is a negative 6y. So that's important. When we combine those terms together, 12y minus 6y gives us 6y. And then we've also got to combine together the constant or number terms. That's negative 8 and a positive 15. So negative 8 plus 15, we can simplify those together to give us positive 7. And a lot of the work here is to do with negatives, multiplying and adding and subtracting with negatives. So just be careful, take your time, watch out for double negatives, and there should be no problem. Now if we go on to the next one, a bit more involved, this one, a little bit more algebra needed, and still a very good question, one that gives you a chance to practice your algebra skills. And we can see we've got 2x minus 5 all squared. What that means is 2x minus 5 multiplied by itself. So one way of dealing with this is actually to write this out as 2 brackets. Then we've got this subtraction here, and what are we subtracting? Well, we're subtracting whatever the result is of 3x plus 2 squared, and 3x plus 2 all squared is the same as 3x plus 2 multiplied by itself, so we can write it out like this as a set of double brackets. Now that's not a bad idea to expand out all of that at the beginning. There's something that's important that we need to understand, that this second expression here, the 3x plus 2 all squared, that has now become this thing, and what we need to remember is that we're subtracting that. That negative sign in the middle there is very important, so we've been told we need to subtract all of this yellow stuff, and you'll see what I mean in a moment about how significant that is. But for just now, we can start to expand out these brackets, and the way to do that is to multiply everything in the first bracket by everything in the second bracket. Essentially, we're going to multiply the 2x that's at the beginning here by this 2x, and then we're going to multiply the same 2x at the beginning by the negative 5, and then we'll do the same process. We'll multiply negative 5 by the 2x, and then we'll multiply the negative 5 by the negative 5. So we've got 4 multiplications to do. Let's see if we can get them done. 2x multiplies by 2x to give us 4x squared, don't forget the squared, and then 2x multiplies by negative 5 to give us negative 10x. Now we're on to the negative 5 multiplied by 2x, which is another negative 10x, and finally the negative 5's multiply together to make positive 25. Now from all of that we're subtracting, and remember I shaded all that stuff in yellow. I'm going to open up a bracket here, and I'm going to expand my 3x plus 2 squared in the same way, but all of it's going to live in a bracket just now, and I'll explain why in just a moment. If we expand across the 3x plus 2 multiplied by 3x plus 2, we'll get 9x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 4. And before we do anything else, we can simplify both parts of this expression, because minus 10x minus 10x is minus 20x, and you should always simplify when you can. From all of that, we're trying to subtract the stuff at the beginning. That's the 3x plus 2 all squared, which is turned into 9x squared plus, well, we can simplify it, plus 12x plus 4. And you'll see that it's still in this bracket, and it's all because of that minus sign in front of it. Because what we've got to do here is we've got to subtract everything in that bracket. That means we're subtracting the 9x squared, we're subtracting the positive 12x, and we're subtracting the positive 4. And so when it comes to removing that bracket, the effect of the negative that has been there all the time is that everything in that second bracket changes its sign. So the first part doesn't really change at all, but now we need to subtract the 9x squared, so that becomes minus 9x squared. We're also subtracting the 12x, so it becomes minus 12x, and we're subtracting the positive 4, which becomes minus 4. Now there was nothing in that second bracket that had a negative sign in front of it, and that's why they have become negatives. If we did have something in that bracket with a negative sign, then it would have become a plus, because subtracting a negative is the same as adding. And now, only now, can we actually simplify everything by collecting up the like terms. You can see we've got 4x squared, and there's a minus 9x squared. Notice the minus belongs to the 9x squared, so we can combine them together. We've got some x terms. There's negative 20x and negative 12x, so those two negatives will make a bigger negative x value for us, so even greater negative x value. And then we have also got, what colours do we have left? We've got a positive 25 and a negative 4, those are the number terms. So a bit of collecting needed to be done now. 4x squared minus 9x squared is actually negative 5x squared. Combining up the x terms, minus 20x minus 12x is actually minus 32x. And then the constant terms, positive 25 minus 4 is positive 21. There we have finally expanded and simplified our answer.